What it do, familia? We're here watching Frozen. We're Reave and Ryden, cup of coffee, looking up PPG. And we're here with a Pokemon deck profile. His actual first deck profile of Pokemon. And let's do this.
All right, hey everyone. I know it's been a long time, but I've been working on this deck for quite a long time.
Couple years.
Oh, last year. But hey, who's counting? Anyway, as we all know, this is gonna be Dark Box for Pokemon. So let's get right into the deck profile. So I'm gonna be running one of the tag teams, Mega Sableye and Tyranitar. It has Greedy Crush, where if it knocks out Pokemon for 210, I take an extra prize. And then Gigafall GX, where it deals 250, and the top 15 cards, if I have 10 energies total on this, it's 15 cards off the top of my opponent's deck.
Now with Sword and Shield, he pulls it off. Like, he pulled it off against me. And it was also game, so, like, I milled at the same time.
Next up, I also run Umbria and Darkrai GX tag team. Really good card on hitting benches along with the active Pokemon. As long as the bench is a GX Pokemon, you should be able to do 60 damage to them. It's a Dark Moon GX attack. It's really good when you want to stop your opponent from using trainer cards. And it also knocks out that active Pokemon. And then, next up, I also run one Sableye.
Crap. V, by the way, guys. Let me zoom in. Yeah, Sableye V. So why do you run this individual card?
Well, it's a great starter. Where the fact that if I'm pretty much going second and I attack with the search, I have a mistake. Pretty much I can add a trainer card from my drop from my discard and add to my hand. But it's really amazing attack is called Crazy Claws, where it does 60 extra damage along with the 10 for damage that's already on the active Pokemon. So pretty much, if you have already hit a lot of Pokemon with the black lance, then you're actually doing a lot more damage if somehow, by some miracle, they knock that out and just hit the field. And you're just knocking out a lot of good Pokemon, because those 6 damages that's already on that Pokemon add up with him.
Like in quick math, if I'm not wrong, if he has like 10 counters, you're automatically doing 610, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's KO. It doesn't matter. KO.
Next up, my, I should say ramps. The Caravan. Pretty much his agility. He's a good starter with his agility, where if I roll heads, prevent all damage. Great way to annoy your opponent. Next up, I run Sharpedo. This is the ramping, where if I evolve into this, I get to look up the top 6 cards of my deck and then add the energies that is found there, and then shuffle whatever's left back from that back into the deck. Next up, I run 2 Sneasels, which is used to evolve into the Weavile GXs for its Shadow connection, where I can move all my energies around. It's a really good card that helps out Dark Box. Next up, I have my energy retrieval unit, Poiple, which evolves into the Naganado. And this is what's retrieving all my energies, like especially if I discard them for like the trainer effects. Alright, and that's it for the Pokemon. Next up, it's my supporters that I run. Marine. Pull both of these in
he pulled them. Oh.
So her ability is we take both our hands, shuffle them into the deck. I take 5 and my opponent takes 4. Make sure that you put it at the bottom of the deck after you shuffle your hand, and don't shuffle your deck. Really good disruption card. Next up, I only run one red and blue. Pretty much it helps with for the Reave. And if I discard 2 cards from my hand, I get to add 2 energies along with evolving that GX Pokemon. Up next, I run the Cynthia and Caitlin tag team, where I can discard 1 card in my hand, draw 3 cards, and also that's for a second ability. His first ability is add 1 trainer card from my discard pile to my add it to my hand. Up next, I run 2 Mao and Lana. Pretty much she's the healer trainer supporter, where discard 2 cards and I get to switch the Pokemon and heal 120 for the discard. But basically that, I can just switch it automatically. Next up, Guzma and Hala. That's my support search for my stadiums. I don't really use the discard for the special energies or the tools. Don't really run much of them in there. So it's pretty much searching for my Dark City. And next up, Cynthia. So I can shuffle my hand if my hand is not doing good. Unfortunately, with the rule, I won't be able to use this during my first turn. Next up is Lily. This helps for draw power if I draw till I get 8 cards in my hand. Alright, so for my items, I run 3 quick balls.
Oh, look at that. Huh.
So, discard 1 card and look for a basic Pokemon, add it to my hand. Really help in searching out for my basics. Up next, I run Tag Call. This helps with essentially searching for my basic tag team Pokemon and also the supporters. Also, I run 2 switches to help with switching on the field with if I have purple or if I don't have Dark City out. So that pretty much helps it. Evolution Incense to search for my evolution Pokemon after like use Quick Ball. Speed up the process of the deck in a way. Then up next, I run 3 of the Dark Cities. Pretty much allows a free switch of my Dark type Pokemon. And then after that, I run 15 energies.
Pretty.
So that's the deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe, let everyone know. And everyone, have a good one.